You guys are too much, man. Motherfucking Kingpin in the house, man. Really? What's up? What's up, DB? What's up, Dancing Bear? GS, Mr. No Name 1994, Ruby Red Lopez. Hey, I appreciate it. I've been getting all that. Dan Wusky, what's up, boy? Empire Dave, Raul Arios, Al, Shannon, No Face, No Case, Pancho Zapata Pollo, Miguel Lopez with that Chi-Town like, boy. What's up, Goyo? Samantha Lynn, how you doing, Samantha? I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Everybody that supports the channel. Chevy Loke, what's up, man? 14 just got out of Akron. Orale from Watson. That's right, Watsonville in the house. Shout out to Watsonville. Red 1 Central 4. I see you, boy. Farmetto, what's up, boy? Big Dave, NBD, Southeast Los. That's right. Shout out to Southeast Los. Renee Q, how you doing, Renee? Brian Webb, SoundCal 805, J95. Man, it'd be nice to push the button on Sandman. The link's up, boy. Joy 95, Al, Everlasting Base, Red 1 Central 4. Oh, I got you already, huh? Jose Arcinega, Rick 21. What's up, boy? We'll come in here banging it, them Yankees, boy. I'm gonna go throw on my Boston.
Man, I'm
Boston shirt, boy.
Hey, I'm gonna burn those motherfucking shirts, bro. I can't deal with them. They're bad mojo. You already know.
Yeah. What's up? What's up, Eddie Aguilar, JoJo, Burke? What's up, man? Burke in the house. What's up, Mike B Dog Fresno in the house? Sex 1000. So, Bessie, you good? I'm feeding me. 5017. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate it. JV Javier B, Ivan, DJ Smiley, Las Vegas, Trojan Italiano 559. Good looking out, man. Appreciate you, boy. Another one always looks out on it for the channel, man. Eduardo Lua, Luis Alvarez, Paradigm Media News, Antonio Medina, Familia, Jackie McGraw. Big B, where did you get that shirt when you did that interview on the other channel? That was oh man, that's you gotta I got that from Kingpin. No, I got that. Where'd I get that shirt, man? I got it offline somewhere, Goyle. If I find out, I'll let you know, bro. I'll look into it. California Cheese. What's up, man? Droopy Loco, Chris West, Big David, OC 714, Ninerland, Jerry, P Fam, Vera Manzanas, Manzanares. I'm sorry. Albuquerque in the house. That's right. Shout out to Albuquerque. Let's see. Is that everybody, man? Jaime Contreras, John Balcazar. What's up, man? Saludos. Raider Fanatic. True Seeker. Billy Scottish. Máquina Listo. Raymond M, Miguel Ortega, Decato Borracho, 87 Sigs. Ain't seen you in a minute, bro. Eyes Don't Lie. How you doing? Giovanni Aguilar, Mikey Updog. Just saw your interview on me. You show up everywhere. You show up. I was impressed. I appreciate that, brother. Sis One Max, Luis Alvarez. Thank you, Luis, man. It's appreciated. Danny Gascon. Norma. Appreciate you, Norma. Another one that's always looking out. I hope you're well. Thank you, Norma. Sergeant NSWC 14. Army Ranger Flores, what's up, man? Oh, man, you the man. My boy, 49ers. Juan Quintero. Caigapalo. Wolf Canoso. Jesus Espinoza. Big Figures. What's up, Big Figures? Man, come up in here and make some noise, bro. Now, what's up, Big Figures? Big Billy Scottish. Tone Dog, Rolando Mata. I think that's everybody, man. Cess, what's up, Cess? It's been a minute. Yes, sir. What's up with you, boy? Sandman, I'm talking to you, man.
What?
What's up with you, bro?
Not much, man. Just chilling. That interview was good. You got some new fucking nicknames.
Yeah, I know. Big Figures, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. You already know what's up, Big Figs, man. And Italiano 559. Yeah, man. Let me get straight to it because we're not gonna be on here that long. I'm gonna try to get out some more content. I know you guys are waiting on part 3 to that last story that we put out. Actually, that story might end up being 4 parts. There's still quite a bit that's left. Well, it doesn't matter to you.
That's a lot. No, I'm just saying that's a long ass
new story or whether it's. But anyways, it might actually end up being 4 parts. We'll see. I might try to close it in 3, but it's dependent on something else. Thank you. Saw your interview on that channel. Never understood how your numbers don't grow so fast with your excellent customer service. LOL and your consistency. Appreciate it. Thank you. Eyes Don't Lie. Yeah. So, that's one thing. So, I probably won't get the next episode out on that video until tomorrow. However, I'm going to try to knock out an Inner Demons tonight. Great interview, brother. I appreciate it. Phil Blunts. Yeah, man, with respects to the interview, I appreciate all the feedback, man. I appreciate all the comments. You know what I mean? I'm going to laugh with you guys. You know what I mean? You guys had me you guys had me dying, man. A fat man suit, Kingpin, my head to my neck ratio would look like it was off. What's up, Rasa Fu, Familia, Rolando Mata? Be honest with you guys, it's funny. You know what I'm saying? I knew that I looked like that when I had that interview, and I'm gonna explain that in a minute. But it was funny, man. So I actually almost canceled that interview when I had it, when it was scheduled, because you know I don't always put everything out there. You know what I mean? I'm not one of those cats that, you know, other channels, man, they put everything out there. You know, some of my private shit is it's just not for YouTube. But you know, I was on Hep C medication when that interview came out, and that shit had me swollen, man. I was so swollen that I had to literally lay with my legs up every night for like 2 months, man. What's up, EBK? I see you, boy. Yeah, not only that, yeah, I was just, that shit had me sick. I don't know if any of you guys have ever been through that you know, that cycle of medication. I was on Maverick. I know before, like, I got diagnosed with that shit back in 1993 in Pelican Bay, and I never did nothing about it. but it started to affect me. You know what I mean? I started to feel the effects of it, and I knew that it was probably that. You know, a lot of the dudes that got diagnosed with it back when I was up in Pelican Bay, a lot of them died, man. You know what I mean? So I knew it was that time where it started to catch up. Anyway, being on that medication, anybody that's been on it, you know that it swells you up and it makes you sick, man. Like I said, I almost rescheduled that, but I wanted to get that shit out the way. But that video it was taken a while back. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted, man. And it didn't do me no justice, man. But it is what it is. But that's why, you know what I mean? A lot of people were like, damn, bro, you know what I mean? I just seen you. How is that even possible? But that's what it was. It had me swollen, man. A lot of it was water.
Yeah.
I mean, it's water weight, man, but it is what it is, man.
Hey, real quick.
83, I see you, boy. That's right. What's that, man?
So real quick, that medication, so it's for Hep C. You got any liver damage from that shit, or are you good?
Do I got what?
Hep C. Did it fuck your liver up or anything?
Nah, man. So luckily I caught it around the right time, man. So when I went and finally got my blood taken, anybody that a lot of you guys, man, that been to the joint, you guys know what I'm talking about, because prison is it's a petri dish for Hep C. You know, a lot of us caught it, you know, from tattoos. A lot of us caught it. There's different ways to contract that shit. Some people catch it from intravenous drug use. You know what I mean? But when I took the test right before I started taking the medication, when you take the test, you run your blood test. They do blood tests on you. If you're to a point where, I don't know, they have it like 1, 2, 3, or 4. If you're to a point where it's like 3 or 4, they got to send, and it's really affecting your liver. They send you out to a specialist. They can't put you on the medication. For as long as I had that shit, it really didn't do my liver that bad. So they were like, "You're a good candidate," and I agreed to take that shit. That shit cost $90,000, man.
What
the cycle of that medication cost $90,000. Thank God for
insurance.
You know what I'm saying?
But what's the alternative if you can't afford that?
Hey, bro, if you remember, if you think back, way back when, I was trying to find somebody in Mexico to try to get fucking remember?
Oh, that's what it was for?
That's what it was for, bro.
Oh,
I was gonna try to find somebody to try to get because the medication is like, there's 3 boxes. Each box costs like fucking 20 grand, bro. And even when I contacted a couple cats I know out there, it was like it was a crazy amount, bro, like 7,000, 8,000 a box, bro. You know what I mean? But luckily I got on I'm not gonna make this whole thing about, you know, this. I just want to let you guys know, man. So you guys don't think boxes running around like 400 a 400-pound motherfucker like that. I ain't never gonna go out like that, man. But that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I appreciate the feedback on the video. It was you know, it's different being in front of cameras like that than it is being on YouTube, standing here talking to you guys. It's a whole different, you know, it's different, man. Like I told you guys when will do, bro. If you're watching, I got you. They had their little, you know what I mean, their little
all the with the numbers and all that shit.
Yeah, they do all that shit, man. It was kind of cool, man. You know, but it's different. Just trust me. When you're looking in the cameras and you got all these people around you, their production team, and you know you're being filmed like that. You're either gonna show up or you're not gonna show up. You know what I mean? A lot of people, man, they get stage fright and they can't. Yeah, you know what? I didn't care for the dude, but hey, rest in peace, Sundown. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's true.
I heard about the passing of Sundown. You know, all personal issues aside, and it wasn't even really nothing to even talk about. You know, wasn't even really an issue between me and him. But hey, rest in peace, man. You know what I mean? I hope I hope his family, you know what I mean? I hope they get through it, man. You know what I'm saying? I really do. That's straight up. But yeah, it's different. You know, I'm gonna only be on there for a minute because I know that uh I guess Flacco is gonna come on. He's got a tribute to Sundown. Um, besides that, I want to get this other video out anyway. So uh yeah, man, you know, so it's different. You know what I mean? Pug lover, what's up? TT, I see you, TT. Chris Urea. Yeah, but
Let me see.
but it went well though, you know what I mean? The people that I did that interview for, man, they took care of me, man. Shouts out to Insider, man.
Shit,
Insider,
they got a
man.
whole website too. Hold on.
Huh?
They put you on the website and everything. I'm trying to find it so I can drop the link for them. Let me just.
Yeah, it's I
It's
mean, if
doing
you go
well.
to the huh?
It's doing really well.
Yeah. If you go onto that main link, it'll shoot you to their dashboard, and then you can go straight through to the videos.
I got it.
But yeah, they got a big platform, man. You know, they do a lot. It's gonna come out. It's already on TikTok. It's already on TikTok. Um, apparently, from what I was told, it does. They always have a lot of success on Facebook as well. So it's gonna come on Facebook, on what other platforms? Snapchat, uh,
Damn. They do everything.
Twitter. Yeah, but well, I mean, they got millions of
Yeah.
subscribers, man. You know what I mean? And they don't just do that. They don't just run the crime segments. They got business, financial, world, health. I mean, they're doing all kind of stuff, man.
Do you have a TikTok now? You make one?
Yeah, the TikTok link is up on the channel. It's in the
Okay.
it's in the community on the, well, it's on the dashboard. If you go to about at the end, the very last one, I posted all the links right there. Snapchat, uh, Insider, YouTube, so they're all right there.
Okay. I gotta add it to the what's called the drop down thing where we have the other stuff so they can get to it easier.
Yeah, and real quick, man, just in regards to the content that I've been putting out, the the content on the Mexican Mafia videos I've been putting out. You know, I know a lot of you have tapped in, and again, there's sometimes, again, you can take two people and they'll be on the yard and they'll see an incident, and sometimes if both of those people tell the story, they're gonna tell it a different way. You know what I mean? So my point is when I'm telling these stories, some of you have been tapping in and you're like, hey, this didn't happen like that, or it doesn't take away it doesn't change the trajectory of the story, and the story remains the same in concept, but there's small there's just small details that are kind of off a little bit. And I'm not gonna debate it with a lot of people from Southern California. I look real stupid trying to debate your guys' history, or you know things that you guys have been involved in. So don't get me wrong. I'm conveying it the way that is told to me, and if there's any kind of differences, they're not mine. Like I said in a couple comments I responded to, like I would look real stupid trying to debate with you guys, like, nah, it was this cat, or it was this hood over here, or F Troop this, or Sana was in this hood over here. It's not my place to do it. I'm a conduit, man. I'm relaying that information, and that's it. So I hope nobody misconstrues that. Nobody takes it personal. It's not my place to do that, man. Who try to salvage your
Yeah, I
career that
was
felt bad pointing out when you took. who tried to salvage my career, Dancing Bear. Dancing
Yeah.
Bear and a handful of other cats in the county jail. What happened?
Oh, I was just gonna say, Dancing Bear's in the chat. We got him here.
Oh yeah, yeah. Go ahead and get it, Dancing Bear. He's right there.
Yeah. Let's see.
Robert Bernarski. The stories are dope. I appreciate it, man. I try to, and that's the other thing is I'm not putting no fluff, no tapatio, man, in those stories. I'm not trying to embellish nothing, or it does me no good. They're not my stories, So when I get them, I get those stories, and I make sure the best I can that everything's on point, and then I'll relay it to you guys. So it is what it is. Miguel Hermosillo, I see you, man. Morse code. Yeah.
And
So
go ahead.
no, go ahead.
Um, who was it? I saw a comment earlier. I've been letting you do your thing, but a few people. Thank you for saying I'm looking healthy, man. Improvise. But someone asked me about Badger. He's in LA County, and we're trying to get him out. But that's all I'm going to say.
Oh yeah,
But
that's right, Robert. I appreciate it, man. Mosca, I remember that from the book, but couldn't remember the name. Would have been a good way to end. And yeah, be honest with you, bro. There was a lot more dialogue in that interview. What they edited, what they used was I didn't have no say in that. I believe I touched on some of that, but you know that probably wasn't a priority for them. They took whatever time slot they had, 33 minutes or something like that, and they fit everything into that 33 minutes, and that's what they got. I believe I delved off into that situation right there, to an extent. So Fernando Saldivar, what's up, man? King Lou, when is the next live? When the next live? Right now.
yep.
The next live, I don't know, couple days.
B. Rolando Moda is asking you here about the hot one in High Desert.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I did.
there
The
another one?
two cats, one from San Mateo and one from Salinas.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Once again, right now, I'm gonna let these other guys take care of that stuff. I got stung, and matter of fact, that yeah, man. Never mind. Matter of fact, yeah, just the breaking news. I'm gonna let somebody else take care of that stuff, man.
Hey Timo, this hat ain't going nowhere. Even though they suck and the Sharks suck, now I know what it's like to be like a Rays fan or some shit, an A's fan, Giants
I
fan.
seen the interview last night on another podcast. That's what's up. Appreciate that, Joseph.
M Star. Everyone that I missed earlier, salute.
Clayton, John. Yeah, man, I appreciate you guys. Oh man, there's a lot of you that, aside from the aside from the fat jokes, man, there was a lot of good a lot of good feedback, a lot of positive comments, man. There are some grown people. I was laughing with a lot of you, man, but at the end of the day, I'm like, okay, that's cool, man, but damn, you could at least say what you thought about the video. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I would say like 87%, 89% of the comments were all positive, bro.
Yeah.
And then you got the comedians, but then the other ones, like the 2%, they're just fucking trolls, man. Comes with the territory.
You're not gonna that's never gonna stop. What's up, Juan Zaranda? I see you, man. What's good? Shit. What's good?
Hey, Yale Uno is asking if you could go back and talk to your 18-year-old self, what would you say to him?
What would I say to my 18-year-old self?
Mm-hmm.
18, shit.
Too late.
I would, yeah. I was already on my way to prison. I was on my way to prison when I turned 18. I was like already on my way. But I get what you're saying. If I could go back in time and at some point before the madness started, man, I probably would tell myself, probably tell myself just go to prison, do my time, or you know, even before that, I probably would have stayed my ass in school, man. I would have stayed in school. You know, when I was young, believe it or not, before I started getting in trouble out there on the streets for a brief period of time, I actually entertained the thought of getting into the military. You know what I mean? I mean, I just wanted to do something positive with myself back then. Um, it was a passing thought, though. Obviously, it never happened. But I would have stayed in school. What I know now, you know, man, the real shot callers, the real, you know, the real gangsters, the cats that I have admiration for now, they're CEOs. You know what I mean? They're cats that got 3 or 4 houses. You know, they can jump on a plane whenever they want to get on a plane and go anywhere. You know what I mean? They have it like that. I got to the top of that food chain in prison. But out here, it's a whole different story. You know what I mean? And I didn't have the tools to do that out there. I wish I would have, man. You know what I mean? That's time wasted. But that's probably what I would have done. I would have stayed my ass in school. I would have pursued, you know, I would have tried to go to college, and I'd try to do something, man, you know, so I could have lived comfortably, had a retirement, you know what I mean? Got an early start. A lot of us that get in trouble, we go to the joint, and by the time we get out, all that time's lost. And some of these guys are smart. They figure it out after that first time, but they get a late start. So, you know, when it comes time to retiring, you're like 70 years old, 80 years old. And, you know, when your body don't go no more and you're at like 50-60% of your retirement, but you can't do it, it's a messed up situation, you know. So yeah.
Hey, what would you have studied, bro? If you stayed in school, what would have been your major?
I don't know, man. I always had an interest in like engineering or architectural, man. I always had an interest in that kind of stuff, man. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I got you. That's architecture. That kind of. What would you build? Houses, or you design like big ass marble shit, like the fucking courthouse in Jacksonville? They had like these pillars and like marble. I mean, they went overboard, but
I would have wanted to build buildings or something,
yeah.
man. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. I see you, Jason Durbin, Mosca, Rafael Rodriguez, and Chemo's Flicks.
Hey, but aren't you afraid of heights though?
Nah, I just don't like airplanes, bro.
Oh, that's what it is. I was like,
But I've gotten used to them. You know what I mean? I've kind of gotten used. Nah, what it is like, what it is just I don't like being in a position where I have no control. You're in a plane. You're in a plane, right? And something goes bad, it's all bad. You ain't going. You going for that ride, man. You know what I'm saying? You're going down with everybody. That's what it is. It's just being in a position where I have no control. You know, flying really don't bother me that much no more since I've done it so many times now. It's like I'm not tripping on it no more, man.
That's good though, but you just kind of have to accept the fact if something goes wrong, fuck it, you know. That's what I've always done.
Of course, you know. But yeah, I probably thought about it too much. A lot of people don't think about it, but every time I get ready to fly, I'm like, this is probably the last time. You know what I mean?
I mean,
going down. But if you think about it though, look at all the fucking planes that fly around every day. It's
safer than driving.
Yeah, I know. The statistics show that. Look at all the planes that fly around, and you hear about planes crashing, but you don't. As many that fly every day, it's crazy, bro.
Not really in the U.S. because we have so much technical
Brawling. I see you, boy.
And all that shit, but yeah, dude. But they let you take razors on the plane now, nails, clippers, and all this other shit. You fucking defend yourself too if someone tries to hijack.
Oh, I'm not tripping on that. Yeah, if somebody try to get crazy, I'm definitely. I'm gonna get crazy, bro. I'm not gonna sit there and allow myself to just get flown into a building. I'm gonna try something. I'm talking about just mechanical problems in the plane taking a shit, bro.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
Dude, you used to be able to unhook your seatbelt, but they started screwing them in. But like 20 years ago and before, you could fucking swing that thing. You used to be able to pop it off.
Swing your seatbelt for
The
what?
seatbelt, you know, the buckle
Yeah.
that's connected to the chair. You used to be able to pop it off.
What am I gonna? Why would I want to swing my? What are you talking
If
about?
someone hijacked the plane, you got a weapon immediately. They
Yeah,
used to.
no, I'm not even. My the whatever you would call it, my
Hey, JR, they do. I just flown 3 times in the past 4 months with razors. So they do let you take it on the plane.
yeah, it
I'm
depends
talking
on what you
about,
carry. If you put it in your suitcase, they're not tripping.
yeah.
But what I'm saying is my what is it? What do you call it when you don't something that you fear? It's right on the tip of my tongue. It's not coming to me, man.
Oh, fuck. I know what you're talking about. You have anyway, you have a fears, a phobia.
Phobia. Thank
Phobia.
you.
Yeah.
So my phobia when it comes to planes, it had nothing to do. It had
Josh.
nothing. Hey, it had nothing to do with people hijacking planes. It was just about flying, bro. So
Yeah.
I never thought about swinging no seatbelt, none of that stuff. It was all about just being in a plane, crashing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Stand up around here, stop faking, release the audio of you. Yeah. Already, go away, man. If you're active, bro, you look real stupid right now. I bet you I slapped the shit out of you, man. You know what I'm saying? Go play with somebody else, man. I'm not in the mood for it tonight. Grown ass man. Look, I'm gonna post you, bro, so everybody can see you. You're a grown man on YouTube trying to be relevant, man.
Hey, JR, that's weird, bro, because they always let me take my shaving razor and shit on the plane. I don't know if you're talking about actual razors, but
You can put whatever you want to put in your pretty much whatever you're gonna put in your suitcase, bro.
oh, yeah.
If
Yeah, I
you're
know.
talking about your carry
Carry
on,
on.
that's a different thing.
Well, yeah, no, I always hated checking my bag. So I like, whenever I used to fly when I was using, I'd be bringing shit on the plane, throwing up in the bathroom, all that stuff.
Yeah.
You just got to know how to get it off. But
where's all my torpedoes at, man? Are you gonna let these
oh yeah, you can't do that.
these peasants come into the comments, bro? I see you, JR. What happened?
Oh no, that's what I was talking to him about. It was he straight razors. Yeah, you can't bring that shit on, man. That's a knife. But like the ones in the thing, you can just cut out.
I see you, Johnny Medina. Right back at you, homie. I just flew to Oregon last week, and they took my razors away. I had the option to
Yeah.
check in my luggage and keep my razors. See, that's what I'm saying. They'll let
You-
you have them. I've
Yeah.
had a blade in my suitcase.
Yeah, you put your gun in there too. You can check it. You just tell them. But dude, someone brought a fucking bird on the plane.
A bird.
A fucking bird is a emotional support animal. Is that what it's called? And the fucking lady talked more than the bird. The bird was quiet and the lady wouldn't shut up. It didn't make any fucking sense. But it was just like, why are they letting fucking people bring that shit on, man? It's gotten ridiculous.
Boxer, what would you do if a long bearded Middle Eastern guy sat next to you, sweating, talking to himself, sweat? I'd probably be looking at him out of my peripheral, man. I'd probably be giving him that look, bro. Like, homie, don't even think about it, man.
Homie. Yeah, dude, I brought
a pet chicken in the cage.
I'm sick of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. Yeah, I've seen that. Let's see. Yeah, you just blow it into your sweatshirt.
What's that, vape?
Yeah. I don't do it on the planes. I just take this shit with me.
It's weird. Anyone talking, do it in the small cage with the old John. Yeah, man. I'm game for that. All these lame net bangers only bring more viewers. Box. Yeah, I know. And they don't understand. Hey, I take the view too, man. But damn, man, when I was active, I would have never jumped on YouTube and started banging. That's just like, bro, you're giving yourself up. You're a bottom feeder, man, a mud sucker, bro.
Hey, yeah, Julie, I don't get it either. And then the dogs don't have to be in fucking kennels or anything. They're running around. When I was coming back from fucking Florida, dude, the lady had a dog just
Oh,
running
what?
around. Lady had a dog. It said emotional support animal with the orange vest, and it was just running around. I'm like,
Yeah.
and I had my cat under the thing, and I'm just like, this, put it in a damn carrier.
What's up with me and Renegade Media?
Oh yeah,
We're gonna do the podcast. I got caught up doing some stuff, and he was in the process of moving. I'm not sure if he's situated right now, but we're gonna pick that back up.
yeah. I was gonna ask you about that. What happened? But he's moving, so I get it.
Yeah, you know how yeah,
No, that was a good series, dude. You and him are a good mix.
the prison guard. What's up, fellas? Hey man, you know what? I've been meaning to get at you, my boy.
What's up,
I
Hector?
apologize, man. I know I owe you that interview. I'm gonna get with you. I know you asked me a while back. I just been swamped, man.
Yeah.
But I
You
do
got his
want
number?
return that favor. What's up, Lucky Loco? What's up?
You got Hector's number? I can send it to you.
I believe I do, but shoot it anyway.
All right. Yeah, Hector's good people.
What's up? You got a zipper from getting poked or shot? Yeah, I got a zipper in my stomach that
Oh, that's when you stabbed yourself, though, right?
when I stabbed myself. I could have been on the dumbest criminals.
You
The
would have been on
dumbest criminals, man. You know what I mean? Doing a robbery or burglary at nighttime. Had a butcher knife. I'm talking about a nice banger, a butcher knife in my pocket. Drunk. Put the knife in my pocket upside down. Put it in my pocket upside down and try to scale a fence. As soon as I put my leg up, whoop, it went right up in my gut, man. Hey, but the cold part about it though is I was so drunk that when I jumped down, I grabbed my stomach and I pulled the knife out, right? I pulled it out and then went to jump back up and it went right back in the same fucking spot, bro. The second time I got mad at the knife, I pulled the knife out of my pocket and threw that motherfucker, bro.
It's the knife's fault, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it was the knife's fault, man.
Just like the truck when it crashed, that was all the truck's fault, huh?
Oh, that was the truck's fault.
Yeah, that was the truck's fault. Just like it was the fire hydrant's fault, right?
That was the fire hydrant's fault. Had no business putting that fire hydrant there, bro. What's up, Martin 9400?
And oh shit, Lucky, yeah, we got to do that. You're not far from me now, are you? I don't think so.
One-stop shop property and HOA maintenance. I see you, man. Julian Mendez. I appreciate that. I see you, Julie.
Thank you, Hattori.
Tari Harzo. Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate you. Josh, what's up, Josh?
Josh was clowning on me earlier. What's up, bro?
Mad Max 408. I see you, boy.
Thank you for that, Hector. Hit that like button.
M-Star Media, Rude Boy 831 Boxer. I watched the interview you did on YouTube last night. It was pretty good. I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
I was watching some of the shit they did. It's just like, damn. Now I know why it took them a month.
Yeah, they got their stuff well put together, man.
Oh shit. Okay, like yeah, they do. And then I was just looking at all the stuff they incorporated in it, and I'm like, fuck. Now I know but also they had to constantly check and see like we do for YouTube. So I was
they got a different they got some kind of different arrangement than the average YouTuber.
Okay.
That was something that I asked about. It's like, telling them I run a channel myself. Like, is you guys, go about it like this, or do you have another different way? And like, nah, the process is completely different.
They probably get licenses and a bunch of shit,
Hey, whoever sent that, I appreciate that. I seen that on Cash App.
Let's see. It was one of the. Yeah, that's what's up, Ivan. He did do a good one. Now he's Kingpin. I was like,
I didn't even know who Kingpin was, bro.
I'm
I was like, you know what? Let me Google this Kingpin cat, man. And when I seen it, bro, I was like, oh, these motherfuckers, man. But I was like, okay,
Hey, he's a
I
fucking
can
badass though.
I can see it, man. You know what I mean? I mean, you had cats, bro, saying, hey, this dude's head is like his head to his body ratio is
Yeah, I
like these
saw that.
motherfuckers crazy, man.
Hey, Shadow Pit, thank you, brother. Appreciate that.
Yeah, good looking out, Shadow Pit, man. From the Kingpin, man. Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
Hey, they were going in a little too hard with the ratio to the shoulders.
Hey, man, but you know, out of all them comments, there's one comment that was like, damn, this one right here hit it. Like, dude said, man, you guys are, and I don't care because my skin is pretty thick, man. You know what I mean? I'll laugh it off. But somebody said, man, you guys are hella critical when it comes to B. Yet you'll sit there and you'll watch gang goofy ass motherfuckers, right? Do some crazy weirdo type of shit and tell tell these motherfuckers like, man, no, you're like you know, you're it's like they praise it, you know what I'm saying? They praise
Yeah.
certain individuals. Oh man, you the realest and you this and that, and like, come on, bro, are you fucking kidding me, bro? You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? I don't understand it, but it's all good, man. I don't
Now,
mind being the center of other people's humor.
some people were pretty shocked. I read a comment that was saying, "Man, they consider that a career. Like
What's
that's your
that?
career." The way the terminology that's spoken with
Oh, you're talking about a career as far as being
yeah. He was like, "Man,
affiliated with the
that's not a
yeah.
career." He's like, "Damn." And then
There you go, right.
what?
You go right here.
Yeah. Hey, but he's a bad. I mean, you got to be like 6 inches taller to be him, but he's like 6'4" in the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's a badass. He's got like, he fucks up superheroes, bro.
What's up, PZ the producer?
What up, GTM? Bronx in the house. Cool. Go Yankees.
Boogie down Bronx. I see you, boy. Mo Money. What's up, Mo Money?
Damn, I haven't seen Spider in a minute. Mo Money either. What's up, guys? MFK. I gotta jump on more.
You should get a green light for opening your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Who's that?
Whatever.
Who you talking about? You talking about me? I should get a green light. Man, here we go.
Hattori, I
I
don't.
did have one, man. Huh?
Hattori was. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, it's all good, man.
Hattori was saying any news on the state faction indictment. I haven't heard anything, but I'm always the last to know anyway.
It's slow going. There's a couple holdouts that are just waiting to they're trying desperately to hold on to the state. They don't want to go to the feds. But that's all I've been hearing. A bunch of nothing. Janchu.
What up, Black?
South Central Los. That's right. Half dead. Appreciate it, bro.
Hey, Daniel
Black
Hurtado.
Deuce, I see you, man, huh?
Daniel Hurtado was asking, is there ever been an NF member that went to jail only once and never went back but stayed on good terms?
That only went to jail once.
And then he didn't get caught up again, I guess you could say would be a better way to phrase it.
I don't know. I don't know of any because I mean, I don't know of any, but just thinking about it, you know, once you make a commitment to the NF, it's a lifetime commitment. So that would mean this individual would have to get out and would have to function on the streets forever and never come back. And that just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna tell on you, somebody, you know, you're gonna get caught up in politics, something's gonna happen, but don't nobody make you forever. I don't care how sharp your game is, how seasoned you are. Nobody ever makes it that long anymore. It's just it comes with the territory.
Hey, so speaking on politics, so like with these stories, the MAs, you just kind of get the gist of all they care about is their own selves. Is there more caring about the guys underneath in the NF? Is there more, or it just depends on the who's the leader, who's the NF member overseeing, like, say the guys in high desert he's there with? If the same shit happened, would they give him a second chance? Would they discipline him? Would they give him the benefit of the doubt more so than the MA does instead of just wiping him out?
Hell no, man.
Yeah,
I
same
mean
thing.
the just some of the stuff that has happened over the course of the last 10 years, incidents that I've heard about. You know, you get a good feel of it right there, man. You got good, dedicated. Even though and I'm not advocating that lifestyle, but you got true believers that are functioning. They're loyal. They've been loyal, but then they're willing to cannibalize these individuals because they're not going with their agenda, or that, or just because you got some cats that are in leadership positions that they're so bent on proving that they're willing to back up this agreement to end hostilities, that they'll hit some good individuals just to convince them, like, hey, you know what I mean, you see how real we are about this. That's just crazy, man. I give it to the MA. I bet you they're not on that same page. They're not going to cannibalize their own. I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand it happens, but I don't think they're going that far to prove to the NF that, look, we're serious about this. You know what I mean? At least not on that level. I'm sure you got individuals out there that are pushing it too. But I don't know, man. The stories that I've been hearing is crazy, man. But no, man. Uh, due process. I know there's probably a lot of people that are, yeah, this and that and that and this. Yeah, okay. Until you get put in a situation, that's when the blinders come off.
Yeah.
It's easy when you're on the outside. You know what I mean, looking in, man. But
so it kind of seems like the MA is calling the shots, really, for everyone.
hey, man, if you look at it, like I said, if you really look at what's going on, just based off of what some of the stuff that I've been told, if you got these individuals out there, real influential, and they're deeper, that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you got these other guys that are kind of they're playing up to him. You know what I mean? They're playing up to him, and they're like, look, what is that right? This individual, is that what he did? And boom, next thing you know, they're blasting that dude. That's not how it's supposed to be done, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. If like Skip and all those guys and the feds were here, this shit wouldn't happen, would it?
They're I mean, they're firmly against everything that's going on in the state. So it wouldn't be going on that level. I'll tell you that.
It's so in the 90s, the politics, it was just against each other. They weren't throwing people away on this level for little infractions.
Yeah, no, man. It never used to be like that when I first came to the joint. Hey, exactly, big figures. You got those individuals, man, that are running around like little chickens with their heads chopped off, that are gonna say something, but have never really functioned on that level. You got these individuals that they're like, man, I'm loyal and I'm still good in my hood, and you know what I mean, I kept it real, and I'm a this and I'm a that, but keep in mind, these are the same individuals that have never functioned on that level, because make no mistake about it, when you get involved in politics on that level, you're like really in the thick of it. You know what I mean? That's when either eventually somebody's gonna politic you out, man. You're gonna get caught up in the politics. You're gonna end up getting caught up sooner or later. That's facts. You know what I mean? I don't care what nobody says. You know what I mean? I played that game for many years. I didn't get to where I was because I'm just some dummy. You know, I'm speaking from experience. So the ones that squawk all that and say all that, man, they don't know what they're talking about. But they're the same ones, right? They're the same ones that will talk all that stuff, and then you'll see him come walking in the unit, right, with gauze all over him and shit. And they're like, oh, hey, bro, yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I didn't know box, man. You know, I was just trying to be loyal. See, you understand now, right? So that's why I just laugh, bro. You know, if you're doing life, man, and you're stuck in there. There's more reason for you. Like you don't give a fuck about getting caught up. You know what I mean? So you're gonna play that game to the fullest. Mario Lopez, man, I appreciate you, brother, man. Good looking out, bro.
Salute.
Everybody that supports the channel, man, we appreciate it immensely, man.
Hey, so One Stop Shop Property in the HOA said Art Rufo kept him on a straight pathway and wouldn't let him, being young, get in the mix. He credits him for me getting out of the best people I ever met. So, I mean, do
Yeah,
some people turn people away? Just say, I mean, obviously that's an example, but I mean, is it a common occurrence? Like, no, man, you got 3 or 5 years, just kick on back and just do what you got to do instead of getting in the mix with politics? Or
nah, they
no?
don't care. Nah,
Yeah,
you got a week to the house and they'll put you on a removal, put you
yeah,
on, you
I
know.
wouldn't do that to someone. I
Yeah, but
mean,
you know, I mean, I understand both sides of it, bro. You know, because somebody's got a week to the house, man. You know what I mean? Me myself, you know, when I was in a leadership position, bro, if I'm not gonna do that to somebody, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
They got a week to the house. I'm not gonna do it. However, that's what they signed up for, bro. You know what I'm saying?
that's true.
Oh, but it's kind of like, man, it just depends on what kind of individual you are. I wouldn't do that to somebody. Most of the time, they're gonna check out anyway. You know what I'm saying? Um,
I
but
mean, if there's no talking him out of it, well, okay, go ahead. But if you give him the option, it's like you should take
there's no
option A.
option. There's no option. There ain't no option, man. If you're given a directive, you're gonna do it. You can't question it, debate it. None of that. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
but I mean, I just wouldn't do that to someone with even a year. I wouldn't. I mean, if I was in that position, I'd be like, nah, man. There's fucking 10 other people who got life who could do it.
Yeah, but again, you know, that's a lot of times on the flip side, that's what you sign up for. I've been
Yeah,
short, bro. I've been short like that and ended up getting caught up like that. And that's just the way it is, bro.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Sometimes in a situation, you might be the only one that can touch that individual.
yeah, yeah.
You know, hey, just not to put this brother on blast either, but you know, they're letting a lot of people out right now. They let out Big Smiley from Salinas. You know what I mean?
Oh
You
shit.
know, good for him. You know, I hope you're if you are watching or if somebody gets word to you, man, I hope you fly up under that radar, man. You know what I'm saying? But he's out.
He's still active.
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say that he's the one who started the whole D facility dilemma, right? Yeah. So he's got
Yeah.
a second chance. Anyone else get out?
They're letting a lot of people out, bro. You know, this is a time where you're starting to see a lot of lifers, man. They got this program. Somebody alluded to it in one of the comments. I don't see if I still got it pulled up on my phone. It's something that they're doing in Pelican Bay right now. It's called
Damn, Josh. Yeah.
what?
No, he said his old celly was a month to the house after 10 years and caught another 12 hit in his celly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's something 2.0 or something, bro.
For
Um,
what?
what I'm talking about. It's a program that they're doing in
Oh,
Pelican
compassionate
Bay.
release?
Huh?
Compassionate release? Or is that the
No, no,
feds?
no, no, no. It's a program where these guys, they're I haven't read the whole get down on it, but basically what it is a lot of these guys that are doing time, that are lifers. It's a program that it helps you prepare for parole.
Like a
And
re-entry,
no,
like
man, it's they help you do everything you need to do to prepare for parole. Take all your the tests. They want you to jump through all the loops they want you to jump through, and prepare you for when you go to board, and they help you get out. I don't know the extent that they go, that they have what they make you do, but you can see it if you look it up. And there's some active cats on there. I've seen some active Mexican mafia members that are, and they're pretty high up on the chain, that are a part of that program, and active NF members that are still a part of it, still active, that are involved in that program. It's crazy, bro. They're out there like they're in a class, and they're like playing games and make them break out of that gang mentality. And they got this thing that they do up there. It's just all they do is, because most gang members, they got that hard exterior about themselves, right?
yeah,
They got an image. They're low riding. They're too cool to fucking interact, right? So they got something where they just throw a fucking ball around. They just throw a ball around to each other in a circle just to make these motherfuckers laugh and interact.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's the kind of shit that this program is. They do stuff like that. They go to school, they have meetings, they talk about better ways to deal with violence and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Raffle time, Cuddy. I know, man. I know. I feel bad, Jason. So those of you that want to um enter that raffle, the weights, go ahead and sign on up, man. $5 a ticket. We got a weight machine that we're gonna be raffling off. If you live around the Stockton area and you're willing to go pick it up, go ahead and jump up in that raffle, man. It's a nice little machine. I wish I had the name of that program I'm thinking of. So these
It's
guys,
kind of like a reintegration, but that's not what it's called.
yeah, no, it's something like. Hey, Steve, I appreciate you, man. The new Kingpin. Hell of an interview. You're awesome storyteller. I appreciate you, Steve. Thank you, bro.
Hey, Whack, didn't they just find a lab too outside of Fresno? An illegal lab, by the way. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but put that one in your back pocket. You got. Oh my God, that just reminded me of the Chappelle show. You got to have the hate in your heart, brother.
Have you heard of active members getting released? I can't. I don't know anybody personally, but I will say this. I know now. Well, I can't even say that, man. But I would think, and I'm assuming. So don't quote me, man. I'm not saying that. So don't take my words out of context. Now I know now that because they opened up the shoe program, and because um, things have changed with the validation process and all that. I don't think it's mandatory now that they make these dudes denounce their gang membership, that they have to go through a debriefing process. I don't know. The board might still mandate that, but I know like at least 10 years going back to when the shoe program was still the shoe program, that was mandatory. You know what I mean? Especially if you were in the shoe program, if you were validated, you weren't coming up out of there without debriefing. Um, I don't know now though. I don't know. They got so many different things in CDC now. There's so many different programs. A lot of that's changing. Now they got bona fide gang members on the main line, so it's a little different. You know what I mean? What's up, Elijah? But nah, I don't know anybody that was active that they just released. Although there is that was a lifer.
Hey, so who did they I heard something through the grapevine like a couple weeks ago that a couple of the state guys got who were deemed no good, they got brought back. I don't remember the names, but some of them got taken off the BNL and all that shit. So I heard something about Chuka. They might even bring him back. It's like, what?
Come on, bro. You've been doing this with me for a long time, man.
That's why I said I was like, what?
I mean, you're gonna hear that stuff, right?
Yeah.
But those in the know, those that have been around, you got to be able to know what's false propaganda and why there's false propaganda being generated.
Yeah.
What else? What else would you hear? Do you think it would be a wise thing to do that if there were plans in store for him? Do you think that that would be put out there?
What?
I said, do you think if there were if there were plans in store for him, other than what's being said right now, do you think that would be put? You think they put that out there?
No.
There you go. So what else are you gonna hear? You're gonna hear.
No, I just bring it up.
Yeah, I understand. I'm answering your question, bro.
Yeah.
So what else are you gonna hear? You're gonna hear, hey, it's all good. You know what I mean? All that stuff's been put aside. You know what I mean? It's one big happy family. You know what I mean? We're all singing Kumbaya. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But time will tell. Time will tell, man. When somebody comes up and they kick that fucking chair, that wheel from up under that wheelchair, or give them a flat tire.
Tip the phone over.
Find out. Huh?
Tip the phone over in front of them.
Exactly, bro. What's up, Victor? Oh, Skip's tapping in.
What's up, Skip? Victor?
Hey, Box, there's videos on TikTok. Yeah, Juan Quintero, that the Insider Inc. They're all over the social media platforms. They're not just on YouTube, but they're on Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter. You're gonna see them come out on all those other platforms. It just takes a minute for them to all catch up. But I appreciate it, man. That's right, Jimmy. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. How old is your interview? That's
a month and a half.
That's on Informed. It's not Informed. It's Insider, man. It was the actual interview was a while back, man.
Yeah, it was like a month and a half.
No, man, the actual interview was a while back, bro. Oh. I'm not talking about when I went out there.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
I might end up going out there again for another one that they want to run, but we'll see, man.
Okay. That'd be cool.
Yeah, we'll see.
Hey, isn't it nuts? Like the agreement to end the hostilities, Asher's out, Chugo's out. Don't know about the other one, and the only one that we know for sure still in is the BGF member. Isn't that nuts?
Yeah.
It didn't take long either. When they get out 2017, so like 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And they just fell and fell and fell. It's crazy, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, one stop. Yeah, no, that's good. Art did that for you, man. I know who you're talking about. I know of him. I don't know him.
Who was that?
One stop was saying Art Rufo was the guy who kept him out of the mix. And he was just saying he was there in the 80s in San
Diego. Talking about Rufo that got killed?
Yeah, from the brand.
Yeah, what's his name? Deadeye killed Rufo.
Yeah, it was crazy. It's something like that. Didn't he?
No, that's what it was. I was there.
He put him in the cell, right?
He strangled him. Yeah, I know. I was there when that happened.
Oh shit! Were you in the pod?
I wasn't in the pod. I was in the same block.
Damn.
And then Deadeye ended up
Yeah. It's
Something happened. I don't remember if he ended up getting took out or he ended up laying it down. S1, what?
oh shit.
What?
What's up, man? What's up, S1?
Like that? Oh, you know,
Rome.
man.
Rome.
All right, big figures. I appreciate you, brother. You already know what's up, man. Thank you for tapping in, man, and you have a good day at work tomorrow. Go get him.
So Rome is asking, what was the reason behind the filter stating that the homies have to go down with the piece when doing a removal instead of getting rid of it like they used to do?
What was the reason?
Yeah. Why would you have to hold on to the? I don't know.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. He just asked the question. I don't.
Who asked it?
Rome. He's up. You got to scroll up a little bit. Where'd it go? Let's see. Right above M Star Media, below Rodney King.
Okay, B, what was the reason behind the filter stating that the homies have to go down with the piece when doing a removal instead of getting rid of it? Like the use that's a stupid policy, man, if that's true. The only thing I could think of in a situation like that is because I don't know, maybe somebody ended up trying to shuffle a pedazo or something, and somebody I can't even make nothing out of that. Somebody
Yeah.
picked it up and tried to use it on somebody or something. I don't know, man. Why would you implement a policy like that that's definitely going to get somebody a DA referral?
Well, I mean, you're giving them the case too with the weapon you have.
That's what I'm just saying. It's
Yeah.
a DA
I mean,
referral. You
yeah.
know, most of the time in CDC, like I was saying in one of these stories, at least back in my time, because I know somebody shot back in my time, bro. They never used to pick, not never, but more than not, they wouldn't pick up DA referrals. I got busted with pedazos before. I've gotten caught for removing somebody, for hitting somebody. I did it right there on the yard. The gun tower's right there. There's no way around it. You know what I mean? And they referred it to the district attorney, but they never pick it up. They always, sometimes you'll see somebody catch a DA referral and they'll pick it up. It's not absolute, but more than not, they never did. Situation like that, they're more inclined to pick. They got the weapon, the victim. That's just one of them boneheaded policies, man.
And back then, didn't they have a phrase like in the 80s and 90s and before all that, like before like 95 or some shit, like no humans involved or something? They put it on the paperwork. Someone told me that they had a phrase where it's like no humans involved, and they just keep pushing it. They wouldn't even send it out to the DAs in like 80. When you go, he went in like 84, 83, and then like in the 80s till like the early 90s, they wouldn't even really kick anything out.
Yeah.
It was
That's
different.
crazy, Josh. That's the reason why, well, it would seem like now they can get that message across without having to implement something like that, because now, from everything I've been hearing, is there, removals like 15 years ago consisted of a couple youngsters, or they'll run up on somebody, slice them a couple times, poke them just to get them off. They were what they were calling them, a removal, just to get them out of the unit, off the tier, out of the block, off the main line, whatever. Now they're implementing, they're bringing the old school back. They're implementing, when you go in on somebody, the objective now is to kill them, to take their win. And that's what they're telling them. At least, for some of the Sureño stories that I've been telling, what was conveyed to me is they're telling them to take their win. And in some of those cases, they've actually fell in bad standings when they didn't go hard enough, when they didn't. And that's why you're starting to see an escalation of killings now. I mean, look at all of them that you're seeing. Two cats kill another dude. Two of them kill this dude. Three of them kill this dude. They're because they're putting it down now.
And also times have changed, you know, like you said, they wouldn't kick out DA referrals and they kick it out and the DA wouldn't pick it up. In like the past 15 years though, they started really picking everything up that they possibly could. It's
Right.
like they want to keep that machine going. They make so much money off you, just housing you. They don't want to let you go. You know?
See, they killed Jocelyn with no cleanup in high desert. Yeah.
Yeah, Slick Rick. Let me put the link for you, bro, for the interview. There you go, man.
Yeah. No more fat jokes, man. Oh man.
Call him Big Swole or something.
Yeah, that medication is
Yeah. No, I know.
bad. If anybody's ever been on that medication, you guys know what I'm talking about. Luckily, the medication that the stuff that I got is not as bad as Pegasus. They used to have one that was called Pegasus,
I heard of it.
and back in those days too, in the '90s, man, they had a if you contracted that shit, they had a grueling process that used to have to go through. And some of you cats that have been around since the '90s, early '90s, you would remember because if you had Hep C, they take you to the infirmary and they would hit you literally with a needle that long, right? They hit you with the needle that long in the gut. Booyah, right? And they go in and then they take a piece out,
A
biopsy.
biopsy. Yeah.
Oh man, homies
I'd
used
tell
to
him
tell me.
fuck off. Just let me die. I ain't
Hey,
doing it.
homeboys used to tell me, bro, they used to go through that process because they don't do that no more. They've got a lot more
Yeah.
advanced. Um, but that was the way that they were doing it at that time, bro. They were like, man, that shit, it was horrible. That's why I never did nothing about it for a long time, man.
Yeah,
That biopsy needle was brutal.
yeah. They
Yeah,
wanted to do biopsy on my kidneys. I'm like, no, fuck you guys. I ain't doing it.
yeah, and you wouldn't be they wouldn't put you out or nothing. You'd be sitting right there, and they'd be just like, hey, hold your breath, and whack you, bro.
Yeah, yeah. It just that's nothing nice. You know, I've had shit stuck in me. I'm over it, bro.
From where
I
you
don't even
been
want an IV anymore. Keep your
and where
salt
you're at
water.
today, what qualities do you carry on an everyday basis? Because you're obviously making it. I mean, I don't know California cheese. I just try to live somewhat of a normal life. I have never let the some of the choices that I had to make. I never let those things change me as an individual. The way that I've always been. I just try to be just a regular. Just I do the same thing everybody else. The same things everybody else does. I go to Walmart. I live a normal life. I go to the restaurants. You know what I mean. I just try to live some type of normalcy, normal life. You know what I mean?
Yep. And then he's got me fucking with them all the time.
Uh,
Always getting yelled at for something.
no, man.
I know. I'm just playing. Let me see.
You know what's up, boy?
Mhm.
Actually, yes, I do. They're grown techniques. I have a son and a daughter. Son's like 30, daughter's like 29, 28. Hep C was put in the dope. Hep C was put in the dope itself. That's crazy. I never thought about that one, but nothing would surprise me, man.
I don't know, dude. Like Hep C grows on your skin too. So there's cases of people not wiping. I mean, I never got it and I never wipe, but like alcohol swabs, and then they like put it in and it gets stuck on the needle. I mean, I don't know how true that is. I just told that by a doctor, and I was like, yeah, but they say it grows on your skin, and people got it that way too.
It's probably, I mean, getting it, contracting it from dirty tattoo needles is a big.
That's where I think you got it
It's possible, yeah. Yeah,
because
I
you
would
never
believe
shared
so.
rigs.
Huh?
You never shared rigs.
No, that's one thing
Yeah.
that I never did, man. I and even when I was a kid, when I was young, 12 years old, not gonna say it never happened, but it was far and
Mm.
few, man. And then later on, obviously, as I got older, I had to keep that shit hidden. You know, I didn't want nobody to find out, so I was always just by myself. So it kind of worked in my favor, man.
Yeah, I never really hung out with other people who
Yeah,
are using, but I never, I mean, never ever.
Hep C is bloodborne. That doctor lied to you.
Yeah, no, it didn't make sense to me, but you don't know what the fuck's on your skin unless you're like a germologist. But machete, that's how you get eye styes and all that shit too.
Appreciate it, Tony.
What's it called? Pink eye.
What? Pink eye from what?
Machete was saying you get Hep C from picking your butt and scratching your eyes.
Oh man, Machete, boy, he's a cold piece of work, on boy.
Well, shit, if you have to hoop a rig, better wrap that motherfucker up tight and cap it. What's up,
Doge
Doja?
831, I see you, man. We got about another 10 minutes. I
S1.
know. Sandman got pink eye from kissing his cat.
Now, you get pink eye from. I'm not going to say it.
The haters can never see Rasa do better. Keep up the good work, boss. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Yeah, you know, it's it is what it is, man. Diego in the house. What's up, Diego? Was the education in the Bay all it was made up to be? I've heard cats refer to the Bay as the cream of the crop, education wise, or was it pretty much the same schooling? You know what, Rome? It just depended on where you landed at. It depended on where you landed. I was up there a few times where I landed in pods where there was some dummies, bro. You know what I mean? No. So the education was subpar, bro. It was just regular the shit you get anywhere. San Quentin, any ad say. Michael's Auto Repair, man. Good looking out, boy. I appreciate you, man.
Salute.
Big time, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you for supporting the channel, brother.
Uh, Doja, yeah, they're in my room, and then I got my drum set right here.
Bam. Michael's Auto Repair. That's a new one. I appreciate you tapping in too, man. I haven't seen that's a
Salute.
new name.
Yep. No, there's a couple ones that I haven't seen, but I haven't been on a live for a minute
No,
too.
there's a lot. There's a lot. And by the way, man, I appreciate all of you guys, man, for helping us get to 40,000.
Yeah.
Um, it's been a long, arduous process, man. But we appreciate it. You know what I mean? Again, we're like that little train, man, that just don't stop. You know what I mean? It's slow. It's been slow, but like I always say, man, you guys deserve the credit for it. You guys are the ones that helped us get there. That's right, Michael. Michael's Auto Repair. I appreciate you, brother. Real talk, man. Hopefully we can continue. We're in it for the long haul, man. As long as you guys continue to tap in, we'll continue to try to become a better channel and continue to put out more content, man.
Yeah, what are we doing? Almost 4 years next year.
Yeah, man. It's been a
Yeah.
minute.
20. Either you were on for a year or I know I got there in the summer. We started
And I
working.
do and I do remember D4 and C6, brother. Oh shit. Okay. You gonna have me tripping on that one for D4 and C6, huh? Hmm. Box, you still got my plug. Hit me when you can, brother. I believe I do. Whack Deuce. Box, you do this. You do this for a living. No, where'd you go? Mosca. It this channel doesn't, up until recently, until we started generating a little bit of numbers, this channel doesn't generate those kind of numbers to make a living off it. You know what I mean? I do it, man, because I enjoy doing it. It keeps me it's therapeutical, man, in some sense. And a lot of you guys like the content we put out. Obviously, it's everybody that's putting out content, it's always a good thing to make some money, man. You know what I mean? But that's not the primary purpose of why we're doing it.
No.
If it was, we would have tapped out a long time ago, man. I tell you right now. You know, yeah, because most of the videos, they're like 3,000-4,000, you know. But we kept slugging, man. And we're gonna keep it like that. Yeah, time does fly, Mad Max. That's what I'm saying. It seems like the older I get, the faster time. Man, bro, I probably got another 2-3 decades left, and it's a wrap. Look at Corny and them cats. They just it seemed like Operation Black Widow just happened, bro, and it's already been 20 years, man. Now they all got gray hair, gray goatees. Time is flew, man.
Yeah, but they took it away from him. You upset?
Huh?
He was saying, didn't you have a Class A license?
Took it away from me. They ain't take it away from me. No, I still got a Class A.
Sorry, Born. Yeah, it was a good one.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Raider fanatic. Hey, Box, in the interview, they talked about using your book to school the younger generation. Have you ever planned on doing the same?
Yeah, I've done it. I've worked with at-risk youth. I just don't talk about it. It's something that I've been doing for a while now. Um, when in the interview I mentioned it, but like I said, it got chopped up and only they use what they wanted to use. But I've spoken in front of kids, and they're hard to crack, man, because they're just, how it is when you're young, you
Yeah.
know everything, you're smarter than everybody else, and um but I've been to those functions speaking to those kids, and there were a couple kids that were like deep off into it, and some of their counselors would come up to me and they're like, "Hey, man, check it out. On the real, no bullshit. I've been working with this kid for a long time. This youngster was out there, ripping and running the streets, definitely headed for prison, and he read your book, and your book was the turning point." That's what it's all about right there, man. You know what I mean? Just hearing that right there means, I've already, I've already done what I wanted to do. Just that one kid. And they've used it. They've gotten the book and have used it to just show kids, man, what they the lifestyle, what that lifestyle entails. Again, I'm not a gang, I'm not somebody that advocates against gangs. I'm not on here, don't do this, don't do that. I've said it before. If that's what you want to do, stand on it. You know what I mean? Stand on it.
Thank you, Steve.
You're gonna have to make those. You're gonna have to deal with the consequences and the sacrifice that comes with that lifestyle. I'm telling you what those sacrifices and what those consequences are. I'm giving you the fine print. That's what I do. Ultimately, at the end of the day, the choice comes from each and every one of them themselves. I don't think that anybody's gonna get that off of YouTube. You know, that's gonna come from somebody out there that takes a proactive role in their life out there on the streets.
Hey, thank
Amazing.
you, Machete.
You know what I mean? Hmm?
My bad. I thought you were done. My bad.
No, no, go ahead, man.
No, Machete, thank you, brother. I appreciate that shout out and for being I. I'm gonna start jumping on more and more, but and then there's another Inner Demons. Whoever said the last one was good. There's another one coming out tonight after this. So
Yeah, I'm gonna jump on it in a minute.
thank you, Ghost Recon. Mosca, yeah, I do. It was just, I mean, honestly, he brought it on himself. I mean, what else can you say?
What's that?
Mosca's comment. The
Yeah, yeah. I think he's just a reckless. He's just a reckless individual that because I never watched him. I never used to watch his stuff, but it seemed like when he first came out, I believe he was doing pretty good on YouTube. I think he had a big following, if I remember right. Like he was
Yep.
up in 120,000 or something like that, and he was somewhat kicking a positive message, if I remember right. But I think what ended up happening is he would start drinking or he would do whatever he was doing, and then it would take him out of character, and he would say something while he was out of character, and then he'd jump on the next day and apologize. And you know, the damage is done. Once you say something, people don't care about because you were drunk or because you were loaded, because you apologized. That all falls wayside, man. Once you cross that line and you disrespect certain
Yeah.
people, if they're gunning for you, they're gonna gun for you, man. Period. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when he came out, he wasn't fucking with. I know what he was. I'm not gonna say, but he started doing all that shit, and it just took him right downhill. Just shows
Yeah.
you what drugs can do to you, and do it quick.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah, you guys, like S1 said, I'm pretty sure most of you know it already, but that video did drop. Um, it's on Insider. If you guys have trouble getting there, go in the community, and the last comment that I left about it, there's one link in there. All you got to do is tap on that link. That'll bring you to their dashboard, and then tap on videos, and you'll see it right there.
Yeah, it's 260,000 views in a day, man.
Yeah, some of the videos that they have up,
Yep.
they're $1 million, a million, they got millions of views
Just give it
over the
time.
course of time. They get a lot of traffic over there, man. So good for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I'm just going through some of the new comments. They're all positive.
Um, you know what, Rome? I don't I don't know if you've heard me before. Talked about I've talked about that several times in the past. Over the years, I was always trying to push a line for those brothers, man. I've been through the Adjustment Center several times with them. I was over there with them. I seen what they were going through, and I was pushing for to get them a regiment for a long time. And at one point, they actually they had a small regiment. Gonzo from Livermore was working under them. You had another cat from Napa, and the reason why, though, to answer your question is I don't know. I don't know, bro. I never understood it. You got some brothers that made an ultimate sacrifice. If anybody deserved to be given a regiment so that they could become self-supporting, it was them. But I kept getting shot down. Every time I would ask, I'm like, "Hey, we said no already. Why do you keep asking?" But I still continue to keep asking. You know, but it I don't know. I didn't know. I never understood it myself.
Um, Jacob Gala said, at least you didn't wear bike shorts to the interview. We haven't heard that one for
Yeah.
a minute.
Huh?
We haven't heard that one for a minute.
Hey
But
man, you got there's people in there that even saying like, damn, why you shave your mustache? I'm like, what the hell are these people talking about, man?
shave your
Hey,
mustache.
yeah. Titi, I know you said it and I know you didn't mean it, but I was like, damn, you know what I mean? First, it was my head to my neck ratio was like all the way off, you know what I mean? Then I had a fat suit on.
Well, it's the shirt too. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
well, the way I was sitting didn't help either, bro. But um, yeah, she said, why'd you shave your mustache? I'm like, man, I think it's just it's gray. It's gray and you couldn't see it. That's what it was.
You can see it. It just
In
there's
the
so
interview,
much.
yeah. That's why I looked at the interview and I'm like, I don't know, maybe you need to adjust the color on the TV or something, man, because it's there.
He's gonna come out tomorrow. It's gonna be dyed.
Nah, not me, partner. Just for men. No, man. Anyway,
At least he doesn't get red hairs and shit in his. I got that fucking Irish blood.
5 minutes, man. 5 minutes. We're gonna get up out of here, man. I know, like I said, I know that Flock wants to put on and he wants to do a live about sundown. So I'm gonna go ahead and
Man,
respect that, man. Again, rest in peace to sundown.
I guess we're not showing enough respect to Flacco and Sundown, apparently.
Nah, it's nothing like that, bro.
I know, these idiots.
It's all good. I want to get this inner demons out to you guys anyway. You know, yeah. So we'll start running more lives every now and then, man. It's just I've been trying to get as much content out to you guys as I can. These stories, trust me, even though I'm not doing it the way that I used to do it, typing them up, it's still it's a process because again, I want to make sure that I get this stuff right.
We'll tell them that you have to take notes and break it all down and put it in things, and then you got to get it to me, and it takes a whole day. It's
That's
not.
I said what I want to say. I mean, it's a process, and then plus, when it goes to you, you gotta run through your process as well. So it's time consuming, Oh,
Yeah, it is what it is, But we get it out to you guys. What's up, Kalos?
yeah, I just want to be able to start putting out more content to you guys. Not just those videos, but again, this is a channel that one of the things that I've always tried to push on this channel is diversity. Not just being one dimensional, not just putting out this kind of video or that kind of video. I wanted to try to get the chapters out. Plus, I had other series that I was running for a while. The state and federal prison series. Then the other videos. Trust me, I'm gonna get on those workout videos pretty quick too, man. I'm just trying to get my work done before I do that. But then there's other things too. We had like 3 or 4 other series that we rolled out. We dropped a couple videos, and we haven't really put nothing else out. Yeah, Warring Tribes, Machete.
Yeah.
That the other thing I want to say about that book too is I know some of you might think that that's a highbrow type of book, and for I want to say the first 5 chapters, it might drag a little bit for you. Maybe even like 3 and 4, they might drag, but after that, I think you guys, it picks up. The author even said, you might want to skip chapter 3 and 4. I'm not gonna do that though. I'm gonna give them to you guys just because I don't want to break it up like that. Some of you are into it, so I'm gonna give you the whole thing. 87.6. Yeah, I deleted it. I still got the video. I deleted it because you had a bunch of haters saying, man, boxing. You know what I mean? But I could throw it back up. That's not a problem. Much love, respect, Box. I got work in the morning. Hey, I appreciate you, man. I'm gonna be what was it, C6 and D4. I got you, man. Box Kagapalo. Hey, I appreciate you though, Michael's auto repair. You have a good day tomorrow, man.
Salute.
Everybody that's got that, that's why we try to drop these videos to you guys early in the morning too. I know a lot of you guys like to start your day out. I've gotten that from several of you that um that say that, hey, this helps pass the time. I appreciate it. So that's, I hear that kind of stuff, and that's why I try to get those out to you guys early in the morning. I know how it is, man. If I can help that work day go by just a little bit faster, then that's what we're gonna do. Part three, Slick Rick, that will go out tomorrow. Um, part three will go out tomorrow. I wanted to do this live tonight and then try to get out an Inner Demon, but I'll get that out tomorrow. And then I got another one, a banger for you guys too, with Artie from King Cobras, and I forget who else is involved, but that one's next.
What the fuck did I?
Dude, throw it back up. I'm a gang boss, Kingpin, Jacob Gaio. Either way, I'm watching. Don't matter what time. That's right. Great time and opportunity. Hey, also, We're gonna run a raffle. We're gonna run another Jordan raffle. For those of you guys that don't know, that are new to this channel, let me just say this real quick. We can go ahead and kick that off right now. So we're gonna run that raffle on the weights, but I got a whole closet full of Jordans that I got to run in these raffles. I'm gonna show you guys just
Hey, did you ever find those black and white pair? Remember I asked you a while ago?
black and white.
Yeah, something similar to these. Remember?
I don't know. I'd have to look.
Yeah, I want to fucking get new pair of shoes. But the shoes nowadays, they're all fucked up and goofy. I can't find
So yeah, I know they are, bro. So these kind of shoes right here, like all these, I got. All those I got right there.
Here you go, Big Dave. I just shot you the link, bro.
So what we're gonna do? These are all in my closet right now. Every last one of them. The way that we do it is there's a bunch of them, man. Trust me.
Oh, those are nice.
Yeah, those are like so then got these right here. They're Jordans too. They're like the threes. They're the threes, the retros. The green ones. I got the green ones, the purple ones. Trust me, the purple ones are nice too, man.
Oh,
So
those blue ones are nice. Those are
let me
nice
see
too.
them black ones. Those are the mocha ones right there. But
Yeah, I like those. Those are bad. Hey,
all these.
Anyway, T Denova. So they come. He has 13s, but the winner gets their size a shoe. You just got to let us know what size, and then we get it. It just takes a couple weeks, but you'll get your shoes.
Yeah, so like I was gonna say, that's right. The ones that I got, they're size 12 and a half and 13s. But if you win the raffle and you're not a size 12 or 13, all you gotta do is just say, hey, I need size 8, 10, or whatever, and I will order that size and you will get that size. There's several people on here that have won the raffles. We don't play no games. Everything is straight up, and everything's up front and straight up, man. You know what I mean? We run these raffles so that you guys, it's a way to give back to you guys. They're, what is it, $3 tickets. You can buy as many tickets as you want. $3. And like I said, if that's not your size, you'll get your size. So usually I try to throw in a couple t-shirts as well, a couple Jordan t-shirts that go with those shoes. It's been a while since we ran a shoe raffle, but uh, you know, we'll go ahead and kick that off right now. I'll put up something in the community that will. I believe I have a couple videos that we put up in the past that show. They're like little shorts that show the raffle. But you can either send a $3 right here. You can send $3 while we're live. However many tickets as you want, people will send in like $20 for so many tickets. Or you can do a Cash App, or you can do Venmo, or you can do the super thanks. However you do it, just stipulate that it's for a raffle. It's for the shoe raffle. Because if you don't stipulate it, then it might get lost. We might think that you're just looking out for the channel. Not trying to do all that. There's nobody that can jump on here and say that they've ever got done foul. I've given shoes away to people's kids that said that they didn't have shoes to go to school. And we're all about helping people. We're not one of these other channels that are pulling that slick shit. We don't do that. It doesn't benefit the channel, and it has an impact on our credibility. So that's not what we're about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we have pictures that they've sent in, emails, whatever. We never burn anyone.
So that raffle it's live right now. And again, if you want to get in on the weight raffle, that's $5 a ticket, and that's coming through a size 14 for this South Sider. Man, boy, you got some bolts. I wear 13s, boy, but yeah, hey, if you wear 14s and you win, it's all good, bro. We're gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. So Flacco can run his live. We'll get that Inner Demons out. We'll get that Mexican Mafia the part 3 out tomorrow night, and we're gonna keep dropping them. I got a lot of them on deck for you guys, man. Trust me, you guys got some good ones coming up. Anyway, go ahead.
Real quick, Dean Ava was asking if you still have the drawings. Your drawings.
I do. I still have some of them. If I want to say, if you scroll back in the community, if you scroll back in some of the past posts, there should still be a bunch of pictures in there with the drawings. If you see something that you like, screenshot it and then shoot it, so I can look to see if we still got them. A lot of the drawings that you see, that the script, the nice writing, I can tell you now, most of those are there in the small collages. Most of those are still they're still available as well. But anyway, again, one more again, man. Appreciate the support. Appreciate all you guys' feedback. Continue to drop the comments, man. It helps with the algorithm. And tap that
like button.
Tap that like button, man. It helps too. It helps. All that helps with the algorithm, man. You know what I mean? The constructive criticism, the positives, even the negative stuff, man. I ain't tripping. You know what I mean? Say what you want to say. Got anything else, Sandman?
No, sir, I do not.
And by the way, man, I will bang that LA Dodger shirt. I don't care about all that stuff, man. You know what I mean? I'm a Giants fan, but I wear what I want to wear, man. You know what I mean? I wear Giants, Dodgers, Cincinnati, Boston. You know what I'm saying?
I can't do it.
The Mets, all that, man. You know what I mean? It's all good, man. It's all about equal opportunity right here. But hey, we're gonna skedaddle, man. We're gonna get up out of here, man. You guys have a good night. I appreciate you guys tapping in, and we'll try to get that Inner Demons out tonight. Yeah. You guys have a good night, man.
All right,
we up out of here. I'll get at you in a little bit.
Yeah, I know.